Unai Emery is gone. 18 months in charge, give or take. Does this surprise you? Was it the right decision or not?
For me, it was the right decision. If Arsenal want to be going in the right direction, and by that I mean getting close to Liverpool and Man City, I didn't see them getting close to Man City or Liverpool under Unai Emery. But for the other side of me, and the manager part of me, sort of says he should have been given a bit more time to sort of try and sort out his problems, because this is the biggest sort of, what would you say, slump they've had.
Yeah, when he first came in, it looked really bright, and they had a really good run of form, and he got some very, very good results. And you thought, okay, this is a proven manager, done incredibly well with Sevilla. Obviously, 3 back-to-back titles in the Europa League. Superb. Went to PSG. You're always going to win the French league. They've struggled in the Champions League, but every manager's struggled. And you're thinking, it's a good appointment. He clearly knows his stuff. He can get the best out of teams. We'd all said for 10 years, Arsenal need some centre-halves, and they need a holding midfield player, and they need some characters. And you're thinking, this is a man with great pedigree, knows what he's doing. And he didn't address that situation. And you look at it now and you think, it's still the same issues. Has it improved since Arsene Wenger?
Do you think, though, I think the biggest problem was when he brought David Luiz into the team. When he bought him for £8 million, Frank Lampard was like, thank you very much, yeah, you can have him. He's took him to Arsenal, and all of a sudden, they're looking on David Luiz to sort of shore up that defence.
I'm not sure if it's down to recruitment or whether it's down to him completely. But, you can't be that stubborn that you don't need to be an expert on football to know that Arsenal have struggled defensively over the last 10 years. Exactly. We've all seen it, we've all said it. Any manager worth his salt, the first appointment I'd have gone, right, okay, I need a couple of I need at least 1 or 2 centre-halves. I'm going to play, if I'm going to play Torreira, you are going to be my whole midfield player, and I'm going to build my team around that. And then you can play around with the front four and do whatever you want to do.
Well, that's the biggest thing with Arsenal. I was talking last night with a couple of friends, and you're talking about, you've got probably one of the, Aubameyang, one of the best goal scorers, top goal scorer last year. Why not add to that? We're putting a centre midfielder. Why not add the centre half?
Look at what you just mentioned, Jose Mourinho. Yeah. Look at what Tottenham will do now. They will go flat back 4, solid, 2 holding midfield players, and then they will then get Son, Kane, Eriksen, maybe Ali, Moura, Lamela, whoever. You go and do what you want to do. Arsenal could easily do the same thing and play Ozil as the 10th, or whoever you want to play. But you've got to sort the defence out.
Does it surprise you that Lacazette, on the topic of attacking players, Lacazette, Pepe, Aubameyang and Ozil have not started a single Premier League match together? Not one. They may finish the match together, but they never started it.
Yeah, well, that's incredible. When you think he's spent all that money, on Pepe.
Over £70 million.
In the summer. And then he's not going to use him as a sort of a first, to start with the 2 top, with Aubameyang and Lacazette with him. It's staggering.
But is that down to the defence? Because if he doesn't trust his defenders, he's got to play more defensive players in those roles to track back. Well, so the opposite way around, Mourinho goes, I trust my back 6, they're going to do a job. The front 4 can do what they want. At Arsenal, you can't. That's not going to happen because he doesn't trust his defenders. So is that his own fault or is that recruitment's fault?
Very briefly, they lost, obviously, Europa League. They're chasing a goal. They have Lacazette, they have Pepe on their bench, and they bring on Torreira.
They might not even qualify now as well. It would be a huge result because I think they'd have to lose something like 4-0.
Yeah.
But they could not even qualify for the next stage of the Europa League. Or even if they come second, which it looks like they probably will, they'll end up with a Champions League team. And again, they could be out very, very quickly. But it's almost a disaster for Arsenal.
And I think if you go back to what the question is, this is why I think he had to go, because they needed some fresh impetus. They needed someone to sort of go, literally, we need to sort of go back, clear the board, let's start again.